Alright, we got the Chevrolet back in the shop today. It's got a leaky exhaust. So we're going to replace it with a part we got from Heating Rods. We used the ETARD discount code. Got 15% off. So you guys check that out for sure. I'm gonna start by taking the intake cover and that engine cover down there off and see if we can get eyes on the catalytic converter. First of all, I'm gonna crank it up, let you hear it. Hopefully the audio will pick it up. As you can tell, super loud. I believe the flex pipe is busted right after the catalytic converter. The catalytic converter bolts to the manifold on these cars, and then there's a 90 with a flex pipe, and then it bolts onto the muffler. So we're going to take a look underneath and see what's going on. All right, I'm going to start with taking this cover off, take it loose here at the pipe, get this out of the way, and probably this engine cover underneath. Get those out of the way, which will give me a good opportunity to clean those up. Then I believe there is a heat shield on the manifold that will have to come off, and maybe some bracketry. Then we should be able to get to the bolts on the catalytic converter. Disrespect your surroundings! All right, we got that cover off. You can see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this cap back on your oil. Your oil cap had to come off to get the engine cover off. It just snapped on some pegs, and there was a clamp here on your intake, and a clamp here on this, and then your engine crankcase pressure line had to come loose, and then everything just come out. As you can see, this thing's been sitting for a while. Here's some rodent residue. Got some dirt dauber nest. Nice to clutter up the garage floor. So here's a bracket. This bracket here, I'll probably get it out of the way, because there's your O2 sensor. That's your upstream O2 sensor. And there's a shield that blocks the bolts for the catalytic converter. So we're going to try to get that shield off. I believe there's 3 bolts holding it on, and there looks like 2 bolts that hold this on. This little bracket here that holds the cover on. So let's see if we can get those off. Cracked manifold.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
There's another problem.
A few moments later.
Alright, that wasn't expected, but we'll move on. I got these bolts off here for the catalytic converter, and now we're going to go underneath and take off some bracing and see if we can get that out of there. But before I go under there, I'm going to head down to AutoZone or somewhere and pick up a manifold. Might as well replace it. All right, we got her out. Exhaust manifold is gone, and it was cracked in half. And here's the cap, which is crazy. Look how dirty my hands are. Crazy stopped up apparently because this is ice cold and this is still warm to the touch, which is probably why this cracked. It cracked completely. It cracked here and here. So get everything back together, start putting some parts back on. We got the new cat there and the new exhaust manifold. So this should be fun putting it all back together. I'm going in for the night. I'm going to take a shower, clean up, listen to a podcast, and hit it again tomorrow. All right, it's the next day, and Etar came over.
Hello.
And we got it all put together. Hopefully, there's still one place in the back we got to bring the welder over and weld it up, but it should be fairly quieter. So let's crank it up and see.
It's gonna be quiet with that quiet flow SS, boy. Should be way quieter than what it was. You hear just that tiny little exhaust leak down there. That's it.
Amazing difference, guys. I don't know if the video, as I said last time, does it justice, but it's so quiet. So we're going to, we got a few pieces that I didn't put on. The valve cover, I'm gonna clean it up and clean out that rat's nest that was in the valve cover. And then tomorrow, or maybe the next day, tomorrow we'll get the welder over here, spot that up, and should be good to go on the exhaust side. So yeah.